How are you this week, Lee? Welcome aboard.
I am good, Maxie, and it's a special day.
It is a special day. Happy
it's-
7 years.
It's our birthday. It's Live, Learn, Survive's birthday.
7th birthday. Can you believe
I was
that?
just looking, still under my desk. You know the old days when we all used to do things online all the time?
Yeah.
And remember we had the dress-up box?
Yep.
The hats and things. I was just. That's what I was subtly looking for. I was looking for what did I have something for the birthday? But I couldn't look too much without disappearing. So
I've got the 7 candles here.
Seven candles. Okay, I've got celebrating with a cup of tea. That's all good. And we are sailing close to the wind.
We are. We're very close to the wind.
We released this at 4 p.m. Friday.
Yes, it's literally, it's literally to the minute.
It is 3:37. We're going to probably be about 10 minutes late, but you don't get any liver than live.
And this.
Exactly this is more live than Taylor Swift's been in London. This is how live. This is how live we are. So let's get rolling. So we're not even later, Maxie.
Yes,
start
okay.
Off with the quote. I am going to look in the birthday box. Start with the quote. It's over to you.
Yes, the quote this week, your only obligation in any lifetime is to be true to yourself.
Absolutely. That is 100%. Look, you know, you can't live your life for other people. You can't live your life to make other people happy. You got to stay true to you.
100%. And I think that's a great quote for a great Friday. It's a beautiful weather down here in Sydney, and I'm sure it's beautiful weather up in Brisbane.
Not a cloud in the sky. Spring is on the way.
Spring is here, which is
bad news. We're all happy about it. Which you're right. Our friends in the Northern Hemisphere.
I was going to say the bad news for the people in the North Hemisphere. Winter is coming. Winter is coming.
The Scotland kids are already just gone back to school. The English kids go back next week.
Not ideal. Anyway.
Oh well, we've survived through that brutal winter, Maxie, and we're ready for spring.
Ready for spring.
So what do we got? Good news, Max.
Good news this week. Yeah, there's plenty of good news this week, Lee. First things first, we just spoke about before. Happy 7 years. It's been awesome 7 years with Live, Learn, Survive. We've known each other. We have known each other for over 10. But Live, Learn, Survive. But Live, Learn, Survive 70 years. But Live, Learn, Survive, the actual name and the charity and the business. It's been 7 years. So it's
the day
awesome.
that certificate came back in the mail saying yes, that name is now yours. You can have it. Is dated.
And all started from that UK trip we did back in 2017.
It did, absolutely. So we can talk about a bit more of that in later. So
reflection.
Good news, more good news then. So you're heading back this way on Sunday.
Yes, it's pretty. I think it's probably the latest flight ever out of Sydney. I'm flying at 7 p.m. on Sunday night up to Brisbane.
Yeah, and then gets you in at 8:30.
And then we've got 2 brilliant days in Russell Island, Macleod Island, over in Moreton Bay there. We've done a few schools around the Brisbane area, which is awesome, very exciting. We're also having a board meeting, which it's always good to do board meetings because there's so much to talk about. And a big shout out to Andrew and Tiff getting all those reports and that sorted. And I look forward to going over all that next week.
Absolutely. And Jenny, who is our lovely new board member, is lending us her boardroom. So we're having a board meeting in the boardroom. We are getting so grown up.
And she's got the Subway sandwiches, she was saying.
She's got the Subway sandwiches. Oh, we love Jenny. Anyway, so we've got grown-ups everywhere, Max.
We do. Fantastic. We do. And it's the last day of Book Week today for Australia.
Yes.
So in the past, over the last few years, since we've created the books, we've had a number of kids dress up as Maxie the lifeguard. I'm sure we're going to get a couple of photos sent today.
Did you see the one I just sent you on this morning? Did you see the one this morning?
I didn't. So
you won't have had chance. You won't have had chance to look yet. It was an email. So it is. I've closed my email down. I forget the little fella's name, but you can have a look. So great little lifeguard Maxie gone out today. So hope everyone's had a great book week. It's been great seeing all the stuff online, and mums and dads and carers, you can just relax on the weekend because it's over for another year.
And again, spring is here. It's going to be beautiful weather down here in Sydney. I think it's going to be 25, 26, 27. I think up in Brisbane, when I get up there, it's going to be closer to 30 degrees. So
28, awesome. 29, 30, exactly. So, and also, I just literally had an email about 25 minutes ago. In the Redlands, we're having the state government of Queensland are coming to the community cabinet in the Redlands, like the area where I live. And I've been given a 15-minute window with the Minister of Education, the lovely Di Farmer. So I'm very excited for that as well.
That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Great meeting. Great. Well done. And it's good.
Submitted my question and I get a chance to go and speak to the lady herself. So excellent.
There's a lesson there. If you don't ask, you don't get. And,
absolutely.
You went out and you had a crack and you asked a question and they got back to you and we got question time. So it's good for
there's meeting with the ministers and then afterwards there's town hall style meetings and there's a community barbecue. So how good is that?
That is gold. That's what we want.
Exactly. So right. So what do we got next then, Maxie?
Unfortunate event. Well, Lee,
this week.
I actually haven't got that much this week.
I've got two this morning.
What have you got?
So, 7th birthday. I got up very early this morning because, I just wanted to Friday get stuck into it, and I thought we've got to do a real 7th birthday, and I'd had it on my mind, and anyway, I got up early because I thought, you can't celebrate your birthday at 7 p.m. by the time I've done the reel. So I got up really early and I'd got all the photos and I did them. And anyway, I loaded them all up into, I'm not brilliant on the old social media. So I loaded them all up into Instagram and then it can only be 90 seconds. And this was 3 minutes. And I didn't know how to make every photo 1 second and then replicate it.
Yep.
So I did the YouTube people will be able to see my, they edit. I edited every photo. There was about 85 of them down to 1 second. And then what you're supposed to do then, you can save it to your phone.
Yeah. Before you add music and that sort.
Yeah. I forgot to save it.
It's not ideal.
So I've had to start from scratch on Facebook.
And there you go. Unfortunate event.
So that was my first thing.
It was a great video.
Well, I tried, and I tried to get as many people in as all around the world where we'd been and all the rest of it. So that was my first thing.
What else?
It wasn't even 6:30. So then I was changing the ink in the printer. White t-shirt on.
Not ideal.
Now a bit of tie-dye cyan. So that's in the laundry as well. It wasn't massive. It wasn't massive. It wasn't the work shirt. It wasn't massive, but on a white t-shirt, I can't deal with that. I can't have that mess. So it's in there now. I've got to sort that sorted. Got to sort that job out. Got to sort that job out, and it's not even 3:45 now. We've got 15 minutes left. Right. Okay.
Well, when I spoke to you yesterday, you did say that you had a great dad joke, not just one, but you got two. So what have you got for us?
I gave you advance notice because
you did.
I said lift your game, Maxwell, this week. Lift your game.
What have you got?
Maxie, I've been taking salsa lessons for months, but I just don't feel like I'm progressing. It's just 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
I like it. I do like it.
I've got another good one.
Yeah, and I got one here.
Come on.
What does Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh. Don't know. Little red t-shirt.
They both have the same middle name. That's good, that one.
No, it was quite good. It was very good. So here's my next one. So I just said my own unfortunate event, Maxie. I do need some good news. I've just been fired from my job marking exam papers. I can't understand it. I always gave 110%.
Good stuff. I like it.
Good that. I'm not telling you my source because I've got another one for next week. But after that, I'll tell you my source.
I've got another one here.
Okay.
What does a person with 2 left feet wear?
Don't know. 2 left shoes?
Flip-flips. Flip-flips.
You like that, don't you? You do like that. Yeah, exactly.
Flip-flops.
Oh, flip-flips. Exactly. Good stuff, Maxie. Good stuff. So, alrighty. So,
Job of the week.
Job of the week. What do we got?
Yeah, job of the week this week, Lee. Come off shift this morning, and we had a pretty busy set of shifts. We had a couple of car accidents. We did there was a police pursuit on the Hume Highway yesterday afternoon that resulted in a 2-car crash, and the car was on its side, and we got called, and the police had dragged her out and handcuffed her before we got there. But that was pretty decent. Good turnout by the police and the ambulance as well. We had to shut down the whole highway, and massive crime scene.
Not ideal.
Lucky no one was killed or severely injured. And then we had another major car accident last night, right on midnight, with the taxi driver getting T-boned by another car just down in Lidcombe. And got to work, removed the door, got the patient out, and it's just been crazy. And then yesterday, just randomly, we had 3 cat rescues. 3 cat rescues? 3 cat rescues in the one shift.
Look, it's been a full moon.
Yeah, and it's you do a lot of animal rescues, but just
3 in a shift. What were they doing? What are they doing?
A couple of one cat was stuck in a tree because of a aggressive dog, next door dog.
Cat out of the tree, proper job.
Cat stuck on a roof, and there was a cat stuck between 2 walls. Yeah, and we saved them all. So,
putty cats, just behave yourself.
Firefighters do rescue cats.
Yeah, proper job. Proper firefighter now, proper job.
And a couple of concern for welfares. The last couple of weeks we've had a number of fires, but this set, I think it's good stuff. No fires. When there's no fires, it means no one's losing their property or anything that they really love and their pride and joy. Yeah. So, it's just busy with accidents and rescues this set.
Exactly. So, well, I nearly had a job of the week, Maxie.
I know.
I need to get on my soapbox here, so I need to be saying something to the people. So I was in Kiama last weekend, which is a beautiful little town on the ocean down in New South Wales, south of Sydney, and signage. I'd taken a photo of the signage, and it was everywhere about dangerous rocks, slipping. First, I was there for 4 days. The first day I was there, very calm, no swell, literally like a mill pond. By the time I left on Sunday evening, I left very early Monday morning. I left at 9 o'clock Monday morning, really choppy. And on Sunday night, I'd been out taking, photographs and all the rest of it. The amount of people taking photographs on the rocks, well beyond the signs. If they'd have slipped, if they were fallen, it wasn't just one group. I actually taken a video. We're going to share this on Live, Learn, Survive. We're going to put some, it was groups of people just literally, yes, they weren't right on the edge, some of them were, but it was like, it only takes one slip, and all the rest of it. And then I actually walked past by the rock pool, and there was a dad fishing with his 2 young sons, and they were on the edge of the, there's like a little, the swim pool kind of thing, how there is the icebergs, so they've got like one of those. But they were right on the edge of the pool that was on the ocean, fishing off there, not a life jacket between them. Anyway, this was I left 9 o'clock Monday morning, 5 o'clock Monday night, tragedy. A father and his son, I think he was a late teen son, and his dad according to the media, have fallen off the rocks fishing exactly where I was. Mum's held vigil for 3 days. The search, as of last night, was called off, and it was just like,
it's very.
It was sad. It was there waiting to happen, and it's just, please read the signs, people.
Read the signs, know your surroundings, know your capabilities, and don't risk it. It's not worth it. Wear a life jacket, know the hidden dangers, and be safe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in the past, Lee, when we have travelled and we've done stuff and we've thought about things and we've taken photos and videos, we always seem to hear that tragedies do strike after we've been to places. And I remember down in Victoria a couple of years ago, we're doing flood talks with the school kids down there.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, had floods and killed a few people. And, bushfires and fires in not having working smoke alarms. And in this case, you down there taking a video 2 days before and the morning of that you leave, father and son.
And I took that video that we can use for educational purposes, and it was just like literally hours later. So quite upsetting, because that it could have happened in front of my eyes. And for me, that's really stressful, because like, I'm not a lifeguard. I knew where the life buoy was and all the rest of it, but that would be the classic that normal bystanders put themselves in danger to rescue those people.
You just hope that you don't put yourself in that situation.
No, but you know what? That area was packed, and people would have done.
Yeah, people would have seen it. Or
people would have, and the water was way too choppy, and So that's me off my soapbox of job of the week, Maxie. We will cover that on our socials.
Maybe next week, next Water Safety Wednesday, we can do it.
We'll put that up, absolutely. So there we go. Alrighty. So tip of the week, Maxie.
Tip of the week. Tip of the week this week, Lee. We're going away from the first aid and water safety. We are going to fires. So pets in fires. Now, I was very lucky enough to film this video a couple of years ago now. That's available on the Skills for Life program. But the video that we used on socials was a little bit of a snippet of the recent smoke alarm video that I filmed with Ben King earlier this year. And there's a lot of messages within that video, but the moral of the story is, if there is a fire, you need to obviously get out quickly, safely, at your front door, your back door, your side windows, any means necessary. Meet at the front of the house, at the letterbox ideally, at the front. Do not go back inside for your pets, your phone, your favourite toy. Seconds do count, and as we all know, fire takes hold of a property within 3 to 5 minutes. And if you get out of a room quickly and it's nice and wispy, or the smoke's a little bit wispy and there's a little bit of flame, by the time you go outside and go back in, that whole room could be fully involved, and you are not surviving that room. Your pets are quite resilient. However, if you have an open window or a door, a lot of the time pets do get outside and they follow their owners. But they are quite resilient, and it's a firefighter's job. When we rock up, we make sure that you, your family, your pets are safe, and we go in there and we rescue them. It's part of our job. So again, do not go back in. If they're, for your pets, your toy, your phone, personal belongings, as stressful and as crazy it is, make sure you call 000, 911, 909, 112. Get the emergency services and the local fire station on the road, and they can get there quickly and be able to save your property and your pets.
Yeah, exactly. And you always say that the pets are really resilient, and they can, quite often you can be thinking about them and they're already out before you. So.
Or they've found a nice little nook and cranny in the side of a room. Where I've found cats and dogs behind fridges. In a house fire, I found them in all these weird spots. So they do sense danger and they do know how to survive.
That's why it's animal instinct.
Yes. So, that's just this week's tips. I hope you enjoy it.
Great lesson there, Maxie. Absolutely great. So, okay. So next we've got facts. What do you got for us?
Yeah, well, this week the facts that I've gone with is a little bit left field because it is our 7th birthday and we're celebrating a business, a charity, a company,
Yes.
all the above. I thought I'd do crazy facts about companies.
Oh, okay.
So the oldest company, I'll start again. The oldest continuously operating company in the world is Kongu Gumi, a Japanese construction company founded in 578 AD. It
Whoa.
specialized in building Buddhist temples and is a family run for over 1,400 years before being absorbed by a larger corporation in 2006.
Wow.
Wow. The most valuable brand. As the recent years, Apple has held the title of the most valuable brand in the world, with its value estimated in the hundreds of billions of dollars.
Wow.
The first public company, the Dutch East India Company, established in 1602, was the world's first publicly traded company. It issued the first known stock shares and introduced the concept of modern-day corporations.
Whoa.
Number 4, largest employer. Walmart is one of the largest employers in the world with over 2.3 million employees globally.
Wow.
The only organization that employ more people in the US. I'll start again. The only organization that employ more people are the US Department of Defense and China's People's Liberation Army.
Wow. Amazing.
And last but not least, here we go. McDonald's. We all don't mind a little bit McDonald's.
Mackie D's.
In moderation, of course, everyone. McDonald's serves over 69 million customers every day in more than 100 countries.
Wow.
It is estimated that the Golden Arches are recognized by more people globally than the Christian Cross.
Whoa. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. So, well, what I thought, facts, I thought I'm going to go back to, because of the company, Live, Learn, Survive, and people might not even know this, but we've created values, 6 core values of Live, Learn, Survive. And we've got them on our website, and these are what we work to. So I thought, let's go through the 6 values of Live, Learn, Survive. So, are we ready? It's good to read them every now and again. Right, okay. Everyone welcome. So children and community always come first. Teamwork and caring that little bit more. That's our first value.
That's good value.
Evolve and grow. Keep learning always. Develop ourselves and our community. Be an encourager. Cheer each other on. Embrace change. Reflect often.
Awesome.
There we go.
Some good values there.
Be brave. Have courage to innovate. Always aim high and dream big. Failing is an opportunity to learn.
I like that.
We like this. Think big. 100% effort to set the standard. Keep raising the bar with a commitment to excellence and best practice. Create opportunity, inspire and create future leaders. Be a positive and encouraging influence. And last one, have fun. Enjoy the journey. Be yourself.
Love it.
There we go. There we go. So
7-year values.
7-year values, and like they're on our website, and everything we do goes back to those values that helps us carry out our mission. So for people that have never been on our website, there you go. You can listen to them again on the YouTube, and that's what Live, Learn, Survive stands for, and that's what we all the path we follow. So there you go. There's my facts for the week.
There you go. Beautiful. Awesome.
No valleys. All righty.
Reflection. Yeah, reflection this week, Lee. We've been speaking it throughout this podcast in this episode. It's our 7th birthday, and 7 years. It's what a time it's been. We've travelled to over 3 continents, over 31,000 kids.
We've carried books a lot of miles.
A lot of books, a lot of miles. We're revamping the books in this 2nd edition. This is 154 episodes of me and you.
Yeah.
That's not including all the guests that we've had. So yeah, we're chipping goals, and I had another thing here, reflection. The annual report from Tiff and Andrew that put together. I had a little read through that today when it come through in the email. Yeah. And, it's crazy what we've achieved just this year alone. I think sometimes because we're always, in the now and we're focusing on the future and we're trying to, get Live Learn Survive out there as far and as wide as we can.
Yeah.
But, when you reflect and you look back and you see what you've done, not only this year, but in the last 7 years, it's pretty amazing. And, hats off and a pat on the back to yourself, Lee, and, and vice versa.
I am very proud of us, Maxie. We are a unique team and the
team's getting bigger.
Yeah, and some people might be as on, smarts or this or that or on many things, but I always say no one will ever beat us for energy and enthusiasm.
And persistence too.
And persistence. So here's to us, 7 years.
Here's to us.
Amazing.
It's probably 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Look, cup of tea. Here we go. Cup of tea. Cheers. So, alrighty. So, what song have we got?
Yeah, so the playlist this week, come on the other day, is a bit of a toe tap, a bit of a classic. What I Like About You by The Romantics.
There we go. That's a good song. What I Like About You. Brilliant song. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Due to copyright issues, we can't play.
You've got to get us singing that. Yeah, exactly. So,
anyway,
if that gets done for copyright, that is hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, oh dear. So, great song, Maxie. Added in the playlist. Rule for the Rule Book.
Yeah, this one, again, it's always a theme that we kind of run with, but do something uncomfortable today or tonight or this weekend that your future self will thank you for.
Absolutely.
It's either a mental challenge, a physical challenge, you know, dealing with something you don't necessarily want to deal with.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you just got to just do it.
Difficult conversation, maybe, or whatever, just got to do it. It'll be worth it. So,
what do they say? What do they say in the tube over in London? See it, say it,
sort it.
Yeah.
See it, say it, sort it. You love that.
I do. See it,
say it, sort it.
Yeah. That's what this week's rule should be. See it, say it,
sort it. We'll put that in for next week, just because we can say it again.
Yeah.
Perfect. All righty. Well, I think that's everything we've got this week, Maxie.
It is.
You can go and get yourself a cup of tea. I've got to catch up with Dr. Jill.
Dr. Jill?
He's not on call. I'll go and catch up on today's surgeries. And have a great weekend, everybody. And I'll see you at 8:30 at Brisbane Airport.
Yes.
Of the PM of the 8:30. Are you allowed to do airport pickups in pyjamas? Is that acceptable?
No. Yeah, it is acceptable.
People go out in their pyjamas now, Maxie. I've seen Robbie Williams. He's been out and about in something that looks very like pyjamas. So it's all right. I won't be in my pyjamas, or I might send Andrew.
Oh, good.
It's very late. It'll be dark. Oh, all righty. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
And we're going to have lots of stories to share next week. So we're back on tour, mate. Back on tour. We're going on a boat.
We are. A barge.
Woo! On a barge. Exactly. Okay, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we will all see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.